So after getting baited by not Demon Alpha last time, this time we actually got Demon Alpha. So we're gonna take a look at her. She is a yellow tank actually, and would you look at that? She has 100% SP boost, which I believe she is gonna be the second character that has default 100% SP boost. The first one was Green Shadow, I believe, but correct me if I'm wrong. When the banner itself, it got all of the 7 Shadow Demon version, so for some of you, this might have a pretty good value like Demon Ita or Demon Gamma. But as for her kit itself, her ultimate recover on HP by 200% for the raise attack, shield of less, and for the raise defense by 30%. When awaken, it becomes 50% each. I mean 50%, and there's nothing really special in here, but there's a catch. So her first skill, Shields of Allies, further reduce damage by 20%, inflict 1% damage, further inflict provoke. When awaken, it boosts the percentage. And there's this button, normal and magical overload. So if you don't know, magical overload, Green Shadow also has this, by the way. Since both of them are 100% SP boost character, both of them has this. Basically, magical overload is after she uses her ultimate, she will enter the magical overload stat. Will change that magical overload stat will change all of her skill 1 and skill 2. So for example, the skill 1 is raise damage inflicted, inflict to hit, and inflict weakness. So on her base skill 1, she does not have weakness unfortunately, but when you use after you use her ultimate, her skill 1 has weakness, and when awaken it becomes 30% and 100%. So it's pretty good after the magical overload. Before that, it's okay. She's a tank and she can reduce damage save, so it's not bad. Her second skill, this is the normal one, lower damage inflicted for all enemies, lower crit rate, further inflict damage. So it's mainly a debuff. But when she is on the magical overload, cancel all shield effect, also raises damage receive, also inflict 100% damage, further inflicts. This is 1.5. Yeah, I think this is 1.5 mil fixed damage by the way, so that is kind of crazy. And when awakened, instead of just all shield, she also cancel all shield and parry, which is really crazy. And also the fixed damage become 3 million instead. That is actually crazy. But again, it's only on her magical overlord state. Her passive, the normal one, is at the of wave, this character becomes immune to SP effect from others. So, she is a yellow elf, and yellow elf has a lot of SP recovery, but unfortunately, you cannot faster her ultimate from them because she is immune to SP. But when hidden technique is activated, recover SP by 1000 and enters magical overload state where SP decrease by 60 every 1 second until it reaches 0. And each time strike combo is activated by self, 1 second cooldown, recover own SP by 30. So even though she is immune to SP effect from other, she can supply her own SP. And it is 50 right now, 50 here. But since she herself has 100% SP boost, so it's 100 instead, right? When Magic Overload, this is just the strike combo and the other stuff is gone, and she recover her own SP into 100 and 150 when awakened. Again, plus 100%, so that's basically a lot of SP. So from this, she helps with her faster ultimate. When this, she helps managing the magical overload, because when magical overload, when her SP becomes 0, she will not become magical overload state again, and her skill gonna be reset to the base skill. So combo, magical, this is the normal one, rest damage is basically the same, but when magical overload, she inflicts more damage. Oh yeah, that's very good, especially since she is a tank. Normal attack, of course, demon character will have something on their normal attack. When awaken, it further lowers attack by 30% each time she does normal attack. On magical overload, it further lower defense instead. So basically, when she become magical overload, she mainly does damage instead of defensive stuff, even though she is a tank. which pretty much the same as the archetype Atomic Shadow, right? The red one. Both of that character can do fixed damage too, so it's pretty similar. Her first gear each time this character is attacked, shield damage of all lasts for 10 seconds, for the rest defense for 10 seconds. So yeah, this is the probably the defensive stuff that can mitigate the magical overload, because again on magical overload she mainly does damaging stuff, so this is gonna be the defensive stuff when you're on magical overload, right? And her second gear each time damage inflicted raise on damage inflicted, for the rest attack by 15%. So yeah, it's pretty obvious, but her main gimmick is gonna be this magical overload. So how long can she maintain the magical overload state, especially at awakening 0 or awakening 1, whatever. So yeah, I tested her a little bit with the rental character, and here is the result. As you can see, all of these characters are awakening 0 except Shadow and Alpha. They are awakening 1, I believe. And Christmas Epsilon, because Christmas Epsilon doesn't do anything if not awaken 3 or more. So I changed Christmas Epsilon to awakening 3 too. But the rest of them are awakening 0 pretty much. And if you look at this, he does deal a lot of damage despite being a tank, which is kinda crazy. And as for how long she can maintain the magical overload set, based on my testing at least with this party, and it doesn't matter that this party has a lot of SP character because she is immune to SP from others anyway, right? She can maintain from the first time she does her ultimate, she can maintain the magical overload set until around 7 seconds of the battle. So yeah, basically when you enter her magical overload state, you can keep that state until pretty much the end of the battle. So that is really good. So yeah, the final verdict, I think this is a really good character. You won't regret if you pull for her, you won't regret it. And her banner is also has a pretty good value. Again, depends on how much demon character is you're missing from the Seven Shadow. And if you need Victoria from the party, you can also kinda grab her from this and Christmas Epsilon too. Oh, and there's also this, the free summon, and this includes the Demon Alpha too, but the chance is pretty low. Anyway, that is all for today. Let me know what you guys think about this Alpha, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.